Unmute. Mute. Oh, fucking late. How can you be late when you're stuck at home? God's sake, Emma. Come on. Windows update. Yes, sod off. I got customers that are seeking spiritual guidance. Oh, click. Come on, Zoom. No, I don't want to update me terms of fucking service. Oh, shit. Fucking come on. I've got people I've got to send the shit out of. Oh, will you load, you piece of shit? Oh, fuck. I've spilled my gin. Jeremy? Oh, shit. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Lockdown with Emma. Apologies for the delay there. A small technical issue. It's wonderful to see so many of you here on the Zoom call this evening. Well, if we're ready, let's dive straight in, shall we? We'll begin, as we always do, by centering ourselves. If you'd like to take a relaxed, seated position, we'll begin our breathing exercises. If you just follow my lead. Close your eyes. Allow your hands to fall wherever they feel most comfortable. Yeah, that's it, Tony. Outside your pants this week, love? Yeah. Breathe in and breathe out. In and out. In and out. Karen, love, don't forget the out part. You're blowing up like a balloon there. Yeah, that's it. In and out. In and out. Karen, out as well as in. Look, I can't stress that enough, dear. Yeah, excellent. You keep practicing. I'll leave you all alone with your thoughts now. Revitalise your spirit and centre your chakras. Jesus Christ, I need to centre my fucking chakra. Jeremy, get me another gin this sodding second. 12 weeks I've been teaching that pissing course, and some of these fucking morons haven't even learned how to fucking breathe yet. Oh, thank Christ. That looked a lot like 3 ins, Karen. Just remember the out. I'm not sure how long I can keep this up. I mean, I know enlightenment's good for the soul and all, but trying to enlighten this lot is like using a flashlight to find your way around a black hole. I mean... Oh, hang on. Is Karen turning blue, or is that her webcam? Karen. Out, Karen. Remember the out part. It's... And she's down. Should I call someone? Well, did her payment go through? Wonderful. Sod her then. She'll come round soon enough. I'll just tell her she were at one with the earth for a moment or two. Anyway, where was I? Yes, enlightenment. Now, I am a people person, but that's pretty obvious, right? I've been teaching self-help, meditation and yoga for the past 10 years, after learning it from the wise and learned Guru Greg section on Good Morning Britain. Since then, I've made it my life's work, on Tuesdays, Thursdays and alternate Sundays, to spread that creed of inward reflection and spiritual healing. Oh, just one moment. And we'll take our first pose for the day, downward facing dog. If you could please make sure to move any coffee tables. We don't want a repeat incident from last week, do we, with the concussion, Mary? Yeah, I know you don't remember, love. That's sort of my point. So if you want to come up into the pose, like so, well done. Hold that and... Oh, pissing Nora. Could you tell me why Jeff insists on doing all his poses with his back to the camera? Every week we go into Downward Dog and I get treated to a view of his Marianas Trench. Oh God, I'm going to lose me cod and chips. Now, calmly, smoothly, transitioning into Upward Swan. Excellent. Now hold that pose. Now, while I've not had it as bad as many, I must admit that my reliance on my own spiritual advisor, Gordon here, has certainly increased somewhat since the beginning of lockdown. And warrior one, please. Good. And hold. I thought about this the other day, and I've genuinely missed paying £3.50 for a cup of warm grit in a mug, or cappuccino as the coffee shops insist on calling it. And warrior two. Because, and honestly, I hadn't thought about this before, it's not the coffee I'm paying for, is it? It's the experience. Being with people, sharing that cup of warm mud, laughing about it. A hug when you meet, a hug where you leave. A conversation which doesn't rely on the bandwidth of your broadband to dictate how long you're waiting for a reply. And warrior three. Welcome back, Karen. Oh no, you're doing beautifully, love. Oh, warrior three now. Oh, no, you're supposed to feel lightheaded. That's why they call it a release. It's why we still take out a second mortgage and treat ourselves to a trip to the cinema, isn't it? Probably got a better screen at home, a comfier chair, and a handful of wood shavings in a cardboard box, popcorn, doesn't cost you the GDP of Finland. But we like sitting in a dark room and sharing that experience with a bunch of strangers. And moving into the cat-cow pose. Yes, thank you, Terry. Your impression of a cow gets us all every time. And no, it hasn't got old after 12 weeks. Still looks more like a beached fucking whale to me, Terry. So when this is all over, and it will all be over, it really will, I think it'd be nice if we could take a little time to experience a bit more, see each other a bit more. I were a right bugger for cancelling at the last minute. Got a bit of an headache. Damn pal. Phone's right there. Click, click, rain check. Maybe when this is all over, we'll take that time to spend with someone else. An extra cup of coffee. A trip to the cinema. All seems a bit bloody easy to lose right now, doesn't it? And into child's pose. Don't worry, Karen. You can sellotape the computer back together later. Well done, everyone. Just a thought, anyway. Jeremy! More spiritual gin, please.